Hey guys, it's the Artsy Gamer back again with another video in our channel. Please grab your teas, come on, grab your coffees, and you know what I'm gonna say. Let's do this. Okay guys, you know what I'm gonna say. Let's have a sip. Let's have it together. Come on. Yeah, we're building a community now. We're building a community, so definitely have a sip of coffee together. Anyway, guys, if you're into retrospectives, complete and boxed experiences, art and graphic design, you are so in the right place here. So definitely consider giving this channel a subscribe and a like to the video if you haven't already. So we're going to hit straight into it, baby. Today, we're going to do a complete and boxed experience of Red Dead Redemption on the PS3. Ooh. With a little caveat though, but we'll get there when we get there. Reason being is because when we hit 50 subs, that was quite a while back now, the successful winner of our Crash Bandicoot original piece went to Matt. And one of the, entries was to put your favourite game of all time, or your favourite game, basically. You know what I mean? I can never get my words out. Basically, your favourite game of all time, that will give you an entry, to have won the thing anyway. God damn it. Anyway, he chose Red Dead Redemption. And as a little promise, I said, when we do the next giveaway, I will then do a completed box experience of your favourite game. Obviously, over the weekend, Dave won the copy because we've reached over 100 subs now, and when we do our next giveaway I will do a review of Crash Bandicoot because that was one of his favourite Naughty Dog games. Oh my gosh. But Dave, you'll have to let me know which Crash Bandicoot you would like me to review, but yes, I will crack on and do that. Anyway, so before I stumble on my words even more, guys, you know how it's like here, we're gonna get straight into it. So boom, boom, boom. This bad boy here. Wow. Oh, wow. Now, guys, like I said, a quick caveat. Yeah, this baby don't have no disc. So I can't give you the complete Artsy Gamer experience here today, but nevertheless, we've got the front, we've got the back, we've got a beautiful manual, and I tell you what, we've got a cracking map to have a look at today. So yeah, when we get onto the disc bit, I'll explain why there is no disc. But anyway, Matt, congratulations for winning the original Crash Bandicoot piece for our first ever giveaway when we hit 100 subs. So yes, here we are. Here is Matt's complete and boxed experience. Kind of. So we are gonna get straight here, and yeah, come on. Iconic, isn't it? Absolutely iconic. I think the first time I saw this in the game stores, oh God, I must have been maybe 12 or 13, going into game, looking at the next kind of big Rockstar reveal. And yes, I know, I was so not old enough to play this, but my dad was so cool. He was so relaxed. And I really do thank my dad for that. He didn't care. He bought it for me. Because he knew I like Rockstar games and this kind of style, like the shooting, the horses, the outback, I was really into that game. And of course, guys, he was into very realistic and, real life games. So obviously this, hit him up as well for sure. So it was a must buy for him and it was a must buy for me. So yeah, and we'll go into the art first and then, I'll do my nostalgic talk. You know how we work here. But yeah, red, wow, lovely red backdrop, primary colour, captures the eye. You know it by now. So yeah, when these are all lined up here, people are walking in, boom. And I tell you what, it is all red, isn't it? So yeah, you are instantly drawn, and then that brings it into the character there and you're like, wow. Okay, who is this guy? What's this game all about? He's just giving you this kind of yeah, I don't care. come on, check this game out, let's go. And I think that just really hit. There's not much going on either, to be honest with you. It's like very, very secretive. And I'll tell you what, very similar vibes to the Ghost of Yote piece that I've just done, last week. It's really, really hardcore, but doesn't give too much away. And the character model is just so in the zone. Gives off badass vibes just because they're so in the zone and don't give too much away. They're just there, chilling. Yeah, come on, I'm badass. My usual spiel. Let's go. Do you know what I mean? It really, really works. I think the way he's just kind of like with his head tilted to the side as well, it's like, I'm contemplating life a bit here as well. Like, if you kill me, you kill me. If you don't, you don't. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is just so, so hardcore, and he really doesn't give a beep. And I think that really, really hits. And yeah, it really works against that lovely red backdrop there. You can tell it's going to be kind of like, American-y because, you got those stars there. I think that just represents kind of like the American flag. I mean, that's just my interpretation. But when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this looks very, American-y with those beautiful kind of like stars in the backdrop there of the American flag, which I think really, really works. You've got the horses there just really, really subtly in the backdrop. Oh, how lovely is that? Just shadows there. So again, as a game, you're like, okay, there's probably like a bit of horse riding in this. Nice. So yeah, it just captures elements of the game really, really nicely without giving too much away, which, that works for me for sure. Lovely PlayStation 3 logo up the top there. I actually quite dig that. Again, it's actually a little bit smaller than the traditional PS2s. I think I have got something to compare it against here. PS2, very, very thick, but there is more room to work with a PS2 box. PS3, obviously a little bit shorter, so I guess they did have to make it that little bit shorter there. But yeah, I mean, come on, wouldn't have this been good in like the size of a PS2 though? I mean, come on, bring back this size of case, bring it back. I mean, come on. But yeah, they probably just did this to cut costs really, and less plastic and stuff like that. But anyway, nevertheless, really, really lovely front cover. Can't argue with it at all. Okay, moving on to the back then. You know how it is. Yes, oh yes. And we've got some beauties, guys. We've got some absolute gems. I love a good screenshot. I like them big as well. I like them big and juicy. And oh yes, this works. So again, just holding it real, real close. I mean, come on. So this now screams action, which I really, really love. In fact, I haven't got the Ghost of Yote box to compare, actually. It's just behind them. Oh no, actually it's over there. Nevertheless, with the Ghost of Yote one, it was very calm, subtle, but powerful on the front. Same again on the back. There was no action, okay? She was just there, again, looking at that beautiful scenery, contemplating life. I think that was the whole idea. But this, no. Now this screams action, and I love that. And I think I said this. I think Yote should have done a little bit of that. But yeah, look at this. I think it's John Marston, isn't it? Yeah, he's at the ready. There's going to be just absolute cowboy shooting. Yes, that's right up my street. We've got trains. Come on. I am a sucker for a game with a train in it. I think it's mainly because, there was that Splinter Cell mission where you're on a train. Oh, baby, it just hits. I loved that mission so much as a kid. And then ever since playing that mission, wow, anything with a train, I am so in for. And yeah, wow. So I just love that train. And I remember playing it, like you'd be riding on the horses and all of a sudden the train would be kind of like, you could hear it and it would go past. And I'm like, yes, that's sick. So yeah, I really do appreciate the train, and all that jazz. Beautiful though, beautiful. How lovely is that though, isn't it? Yeah, really, really nice. And then come on, the horses there, the combat. Oh, the horse and cart combat. Yes. It is just all those three images, I think, just sums it up really well. You've got your stealth and you're playing as yourself. You've got, transport, brilliant. And then you've got, you know, combat on the horses as well, maybe with other people. Yeah, spot on, really, really lovely. And they've done that so well in those 3 images. And yes, we've got some text there. We do need text, absolutely. But sometimes I'm like, if there's too much, just pop it in the manual, guys, pop it in the manual. But nevertheless, this baby has a manual. Oh yes, daddy. And you know what? It is in full colour, so let's have a sip to that. Come on, we're gonna deep dive in. Yes, yes, yes. Wow, yes, let's go. So, flipping over, lovely artsy gamer shine. Yes, yes, yes. Very, very clean box. Very, very lovely. This was a pickup from Vinted. So yeah, we'll I'll give a little shout out, I think, to the guy at the end there. He did a really, really good job. He packaged this thing, you know, spot on. And this thing didn't even have a disc in, and it was packaged up like it was the crown jewels. I ain't joking. So yeah, shout out to this guy. But yeah, instantly, here we go. Oh my God, we have got a thick manual to look at today. But yeah, before we begin, sorry, guys. Yeah, no disc. So, story time. Oh yeah, we like a story time. So, I went back to my parents' house over the weekend. Sometimes I do over the weekend. I don't live near them. So it's just nice to go back every now and then. And I was like, perfect. I'm going to have a quick flip back through some of my old PS3 games that was in one of those stupid little CD holder things. I don't know why I did that when I was a child. Why did we think you would just do that? Chuck away the box and put it in a stupid CD holder bag thing. Anyway, I was stupid like that. And I did that. There's only a few games in there now. I don't know where they've all gone. You know, life happens. But I swear to God, my Red Dead was in there. I swear to God, I had Red Dead. Yeah, guys. Yeah, no. Red Dead was not in there because I was like, this is great. Look, I've got this, and it came with the map as well. It came with everything. All I need to do is put my own disc in there. But yeah, rookie error. Rookie error. First time YouTuber. First time unboxer. Yeah, rookie error. Didn't quite happen today, but don't worry, I'll be on the case. I'll be getting a disc because I do want to do a bit of a gameplay of it anyway. So yeah, no disc look at today, but we'll head straight into this beautiful manual here. Clean copy. You know, even though no disc, you know you're still going to get one of the best, cleanest experiences on the Artsy Gamer. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna have a little look through this, and oh baby, it's in full color. So yeah, wow. So I love this. It's not a complete copy and paste from the front cover. We have some badass chick on the front there. So yeah, it's really nice to see, because, you know, as a gamer, you're like, right, okay, we've got this guy here. Are there any different NPCs? Are we gonna play as anyone else? So yeah, it's nice to see that, like, okay, yeah, there are some awesome character models, right? Let's flick this open and let's have a look. So yeah, and that's exactly what we're gonna do now, guys. So again, nice and carefully, we're gonna go in. Of course, it's going to be basic UI and controller layout, I would assume, first. But no, we're straight in there. What? Beautiful. Oh my God, this is great. Matt, I hope you're appreciating this already. Damn. Okay, look how beautiful that is. That is really nice. Okay, and it gives you a bit of story, which I love. I've said it before, guys, and you know me, I'm gonna say it again. You've just bought your game in the store. Maybe you've got a bit of travel ahead of you. You're in the car, right? You want to get on it straight away, but no, you're flicking through the manual, and then look, you've got a nice little story to big you up, hype you up for the game when you get home. Do you know what I mean? I think that rocks, and that lovely screenshot there, that is spot on, really lovely. Not quite sure exactly what's going on there, but you know, it's just, look at that. I mean, no words really are needed there, apart from just taking it all in. You know, they're almost just like shadows there, which I think really work. You know, that lovely whitey creamy background just really highlights that, you know, those silhouettes there. Really spot on. Yeah, lovely. And again, guys, I'm gonna say it again, gosh, artists in the room, please feel free to pause. It might inspire some art, which is what I'm here for as well. Okay, then, yeah, just flicking this through. And yeah, nice. There we go. There we're greeted with the controller layout. Spot on. I love how it went straight into the story. And then, wow. Rockstar know how to pull off a manual. Let's have a look. Oh, baby. So, yeah, just spot on. Wow. Okay, so, yeah, you've got John Marston there. Look, instant gunplay. Spot on. Look at that. You've got your wheel there to collect all the different things you need for combat. Nice, easy, quick transitions. Lovely. And look how big these screenshots are. Really lovely. And come on, this is PS3. This is PS3 graphics. This could easily be PS4, guys. Easy PS4. They are beautiful. You know, really nice. That sandy, you know, deserty effect there is just absolutely spot on, isn't it? They've got the colours so right, just to highlight the main character, you know. You don't want, you know, the main bit of game to be kind of, you know, taking the eye away from the character. So they have just done that so well. I say that because his clothes throughout the game are those browns and dark blacks and, you know, greys and stuff like that. Even when he does add a bit of colour, they are really toned dark down colours. So, you know, you want him to stand out. So they have, you know, just given that backdrop a little bit of lighter colour, because sand is a dark brown, you know, deep, dingy colour. So yeah, they did so well, you know, to, you know, make that character still stand out for the game, which I think really works. Yeah, lovely, really, really nice. Wow, oh yeah, look at this. Beautiful character models there. More in that graphic-y, cartoony style, which I like. And then again, oh, wow, look at the horse there. So lovely. Getting some beautiful, beautiful screenshots that are needed to entice the gamer. Really lovely. Lovely bit of, you know, in-depth text as well. You know, I don't mind text if it's kind of like really kind of going into the nitty-gritty game. Yeah, lovely. Look at that character model though, guys. Come on, really lovely. And again, just continuing to flick through. Oh, baby, come on. They know how to put one off, don't they? Just look at that. The horses are spot on. Even just the subtle details at the top here. They didn't have to do that. They really didn't. But it's just some badass artwork. Just the silhouettes are just great. I love that. And again, the horses there. That combat. Wow. The train. Really lovely. And yeah, we've got, you know, multi-level combat as well. People on the ground, people at the top. You know, you've got to be looking everywhere just to watch your back. Yeah, really, really lovely. And the horses in this game are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You know, a lot of the different horses, their skin tones and their fur coats are just so lovely. And they're all different as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, really nice. I always had fun trying to find like a really cool looking horse. Yeah, I mean, yes, there were repeats, but you know, there was a good variety, I thought, especially for this game and, you know, at the time. So yeah, really lovely. Oh, wow. And there he is. Oh, I love this cartoony, graphic-y style there at the back. Again, this lovely strip there at the front. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, really, really cool. Wow. Yeah, you got your outfits as well. You could change your outfits. Again, please feel free to pause the video at any time. You know, wow. Just look at this. Really, really nice. Again, beautiful horse there. Look at that. Yes, I forgot you could do that. You could wrap up the guy with your lasso and then just drag him back. Riding the horse. God, he must have been beat up, baby. Beat up. But yeah, really, really awesome stuff again. I love that cartoon character, you know, style there. Really, really lovely. The Wanted. Yeah, he's Wanted, taking all those posters down. Yeah, really lovely. Fantastic. Oh, wow. Just what a manual. Yeah, and again, just some last little bits. Really nice. Oh, yeah, and then credits. Absolute shout out to Rockstar for putting this together. How beautiful. They know how to do it. They really, really do. Yeah. Okay. And again, just some text there, and then just popping that back there, and oh, lovely. That is really nice. Yeah, look at that. Again, I think that's kind of why they chose those kind of like silhouette kind of like vibes going on, because that's very traditional, isn't it? Those like Western films, like, you know, you kind of got the silhouettes of just him there on his back, focusing on his back, ready to take the shot. Beautiful. Yeah, really lovely. And I like all the rugged edges as well. Very artsy gamer vibe, isn't it? Very rugged. But yeah, love that. Really, really nice. Yeah, beautiful. I'm telling you what, spot on manual. Very, very clean. Yeah, it's brand new. So yeah, really lovely. But of course, guys, Rockstar is always keen to give you a little bit extra, aren't they? And yes, this came with it as well. We have the full map. So we're going to have a little look at the map. Yeah, map and poster. It's, you know, it's reversible. It's reversible. Where's my reversible little sound? It's reversible. I'm getting into the editing now, guys. I'm getting into the editing and all that. So yeah, here we go. We'll have a look at the map first. We'll have a look at the map. Woo. Okie dokie. Right. Wow. Okay. Where do we start? This takes up the whole screen. But look at that, guys. I mean, just hands down, no words. No words. The detail that they went to back in the day to give the gamer a really, really awesome experience. Not only within the game itself, but like actual physical stuff to work with was just top notch. It really, really was. You know, just there's no words. You've got the lovely kind of like river going down there. So, you know, if you can kind of gauge where you are when you're in the game, when you see the river, and then you open up the map and you're like, okay, I'm here. Shall I go north, south, east, west, and all that? Really, really lovely. You've obviously got unique, you know, points of reference to help you out there as well, get around, which I think really, really works. Again, which I thought was really lovely. There's like different animals dotted around the map, and that's, you know, where you'll find those animals to either skin or ride or, you know, sell, whatever. So yeah, I thought that was really, really lovely. Or even if you just wanted to go sightseeing, legit, if you just wanted to go sightseeing somewhere and see the deers, you know, or just see some beautiful horses, like that's where you'd go to sightsee. It's crazy, isn't it? But yes, you know, that's what it's there for. So yeah, really, really lovely. And again, I like how they kept to that kind of like rugged, creamy, sandy style that they've gone for. They've kept it throughout the game, and yes, and throughout the box. And again, continued it onto the map there as well, which I think really works. And yeah, let's flip this over to the back then. And of course, yes, with any old school Rockstar game, you got like an awesome poster as well. You got an awesome poster. Did anyone frame any of their awesome posters? I know I did with some of my GTAs. So yeah, that was great. That was always good fun. Trying to find a frame to fit this bad boy in. But oh my gosh. And don't she look cool? She looks cool. She's ready to rock, isn't she? She is ready to rock and beat up people and take out people. Yeah, lovely. Really, really lovely. And again, I like how they've kept to the same theme. So that big red backdrop, and yeah, then drawing the eye to the NPC there, which I think really works. And again, that creamy, browny, subtle effect, you know, works throughout the game and is present throughout the game and the box. So yeah, lovely stuff. All right, then let's just oh my gosh, I'm drowned. I'll just fold it to one side and then I'll do that in my own time. But yeah, great memories of Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, it was just so lovely. Like I said, wasn't old enough to go on it at all at the time, but I did. Like I said, my dad was really, really great for that. And maybe I shouldn't say that, I don't know. But yeah, he really, really was. And I just have vivid memories of actually just coming home from school, And like, yeah, what do I do till, you know, my jiu-jitsu or something like that? Because I was always sporty and always had something, but there was always a little bit of a time gap between finishing school and then off to football or something like that. And I'm like, oh, cool, let's get on the PS3. And I just had some just lovely memories of just absolutely killing people, riding on horses, never really fully engaging with maybe the actual full game. But yeah, really lovely, fantastic choice. So well done, Matt, for choosing this. Sorry I couldn't get the disc, but that is definitely on the cards. I will get the disc in at some stage for sure. But yes, the next kind of like winner complete unboxed experience will be Dave's choice. So yeah, when we hit I think it's when we hit 200. We're already at 150. Oh my gosh, so it's when we hit 200, we will have a complete unboxed experience of Crash Bandicoot. But yes, Dave will need to let me know which Crash Bandicoot he would like. Yeah. Right then, guys. Well, it has actually become quite a long video. So yeah, I'm going to start to wrap things up just really quickly. Thank you to everyone that had a go at drawing and colouring in the Rayman just gone. I really enjoyed doing it. And thank you for bearing with me for just uploading that video again. But yes, here we are. Now, guys, I've got a very busy weekend next weekend. So I don't think I'm going to have time to do a Let's Draw. But you know what? I think we could maybe add a little bit of colour to the backdrop, don't you think? I do think there's a bit of colour missing there. So I might have time for a Let's Colour. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And maybe we could add some cool kind of fiery effects there. I think that will really work. Yeah. Well, guys, I didn't even have a second chance to have a sip of coffee. So yeah, we were getting right into Red Dead Redemption. But yeah, great game. It had to be. Anyway, guys, that is me. That is the Artsy Gamer. Have a wonderful Monday. It's the start of the week, so I hope I've brightened up your Monday. Getting you ready. Here we go. I'm the Artsy Gamer. Over and out.